Hey, what's up everybody, this is Frankie Almost, and I want to tell you about the Ellis Island incident last night. Now most people would say, hey man, why don't you just let it go, why are you dwelling on it? And I'm here to tell you guys that if more people made videos like this, corporate America would definitely think twice before taking a dump in your mouth and sending you on your way. So, I'm at Ellis Island, which is a karaoke place here. Well, it's actually a casino, but they have karaoke inside this casino here in Las Vegas. I'm in there, and everybody that knows me, that's close to me, knows that I was having one of the worst days ever yesterday. But I wasn't showing it. I had a smile on my face because that's what I do. Try to have a good time. So I'm sitting at the bar, and my friend Smitty says, hey, let's sing Hold Me Now by the Thompson Twins. Old 80s song that we kind of mess around with every once in a while. It's funny, you know. So I'm like, okay, cool. So she finally calls us up there, and I get up on stage, and I'm looking at the teleprompter, and I realize that we're already 3 sentences into the first verse, and there's no music playing. So I politely said, could you please start that over again? And she looked at me and she said, you gotta pay attention. And I'm like, wow. I didn't think that warranted that kind of response, but okay. No problem. Just stood there. And I'm like a deer in headlights. I have no idea why I was just talking to you like that. But I'm standing there with a mic in my hand, looking like a dumbass. So she starts the song over again. And there's music, and when the first lyrics come in, she looks at me and goes, I have a picture, as if to say, that's how you sing a song, asshole. Totally condescending and rude. And I'm like, I put the mic down, looked at Smitty and said, I'm done. And I walked over and stood back at the bar. If that's not a decent way to handle it, I don't know what would be, because apparently that warranted this response. She came out from around the DJ booth, walked up to me, and got in my face. Me, the customer, the patron. You're in the worst recession this country's ever seen. This is how you're going to treat your customers. Good thinking. Really good thinking. So she comes up and she starts getting in my face and she's yelling at me and she goes, what are you going to do about it? And I'm like, what the hell? Am I supposed to punch this person now? What the fuck is this? So I said to her, who the hell do you think you are? And she said, I'm the person that's going to call security and have you thrown out of here. And I said, if it makes you feel better, then go ahead. So she did, and they did. And as I was leaving the casino, I said to the security person, I said, aren't you even concerned with what happened? Don't you even want to hear my side of the story? And he said, it's not our policy. Our policy is to throw people out when they've ever been in. And I'm just like, really? Okay, well, that's fine. I understand. I shook his hand, and I said, hey, I know you're just doing your job. I'm going to rectify this in the morning. Have a good night. And I left. No hassle. So I wake up this morning, and I'm still angry about it, because I know that I was treated unfairly. So I called Ellis Island, and I dialed the extension for the general manager, and I left a message. And I told him who I was, and I told him that what had happened, and I said, I'm sure it's all on camera, because every casino has cameras where there's gaming, and there's gaming at the bar. That girl came out from around and got in my face. I know that if they have a camera in there, that's what they'll see when they rewind the tape. Okay? So, I said, all I want is an apology. Now, seriously, would I be even making this video if what I said wasn't true? I would have just let this go if I woke up this morning and went, wow, I was being a real dick. But I wasn't. I was being a good customer and spending money in your establishment during the recession. And apparently, my request went unnoticed because it's 6:30 in the evening now, and they haven't deemed me worthy of calling back and apologizing to me. Well, I think that's total bullshit. I think Ellis Island owes me a fucking apology, and I won't settle for less. I want an apology from Ellis Island. That's all I want. It's not asking too much. You don't even have to admit I was right. Just apologize to me out of a good business sense. Ball's in your court.